Hi, I'm Anton Roundy. Today I'm going to show you how you can use SEO Content Factory to more easily write high-quality original blog posts and get more, better backlinks to your blog. But first, really quickly, what is SEO Content Factory? It's a combination RSS feed reader and blogging and tweeting tool. Very simple, but very powerful. For me, it's been the difference between blogging only twice a month on average and consistently blogging 5 times a week. Let's take a look at how it works. This is SEO Content Factory. Over here on the left, you can see the RSS feeds I'm subscribed to. Some of them are in folders, others aren't. If you want to see how to subscribe to feeds, you'll find a tutorial at seocontentfactory.com, so I won't go into that in depth now. Essentially, you just copy the RSS feed's URL, click the plus icon here, paste the URL here, and click subscribe. There are other options you may need to set sometimes, but usually it's as simple as that. Over here on the right is a list of the latest posts from all the blogs I'm subscribed to. When I need an idea for what to blog about, I just scan the headlines and click on anything that looks promising. Let's say there's something in this post that inspires me. What most people would do at this point is go to the blog and post a comment there. And that's a good thing to do, but it's usually not the best approach for 2 reasons. Number 1, when you post a comment on someone else's blog, you're creating content for them. You're doing the work, but it doesn't grow your blog. If you respond on your blog instead, then you get the content. And number 2, you'll often get better backlinks when you post on your own blog. Let me explain. When you comment on someone else's blog, you usually get to enter your website's URL and get a link. But what's the anchor text for your link? It's your name. On some blogs like mine, you're not allowed to stuff keywords in the name field. If you do, since I was very clear that I don't want people using my blog as their own personal keyword spamming platform, I'll either delete the comment if it doesn't add to the conversation, or edit out the keywords, and possibly even delete the link. I'm happy to give people a link in exchange for their comments, as long as they're not trying to abuse my blog by stuffing keywords into the field that's intended to display the name of the person making the comment. On the other hand, when you post your comments on your own blog, you have control of the anchor text, because it's going to be the headline of your blog post. See this comment? It was created by what's called a pingback when someone linked to this blog post from another blog. The link anchor text says, "Easy Blog Content Creation Strategy, Blog Riffing, List Building Masters Teleseminar Series." The search engine spiders are going to see the words in that anchor text and rank their blog post better for those keywords, which is probably what they want more than ranking it for their name. Now, not every blog that you link to is going to display pingbacks, so this won't work for every blog, but with those that do, you'll get a much more valuable link. So here's how you use SEO Content Factory to post on your blog. When you find something that inspires you, select the part that you want to quote, and then click on one of the publishing icons at the top of the content area. If you want to post to your WordPress blog, for example, you'd click the Atom Publishing Protocol icon, since that's the protocol SEO Content Factory uses to talk to WordPress. SEO Content Factory can also publish to Blogger, Posterous, Tumblr, and Twitter. When you click the publishing icon, with the exception of Twitter, which works a little different since the content has to be so short, a form is displayed. The text you selected is already quoted in a block quote tag, and there's already a link back to the original blog post. So it's really convenient since you don't have to copy and paste, and it even preserves all the original formatting, as you can see if I preview. For example, you see that all the bullet points show up just as they did in the original blog post. At this point, you've got what's referred to as curated content, interesting content that you picked out to share with your readers. You could publish this exactly as it is, and you'd be adding value by helping people find interesting content. But an even better approach is to add your own unique comments to it first. If you add enough of your comments, then your original content becomes the central focus of the post rather than the quote you borrowed. So now you are the expert rather than just a curator. I call this approach blog riffing because what you're doing is grabbing a quote from somebody else's blog and riffing on it, so to speak. You can check out blogriffers.com for more information about that. So let's say we want to add some comments here. We say blah, blah, blah. Now once you've finished adding your comments, you click the checkbox next to any of your blogs you want to publish to, and then a list of categories for that blog is displayed. You can select one or multiple categories by holding down the Control key on Windows or the Command key on Mac, and set any other options you want to. For example, whether to have WordPress save the post as a draft or whether to make it publicly visible immediately, and then click Publish. As you can see, since I didn't change the title, it gave me a warning about that, because usually, particularly if you've added a lot of your own comments, you are going to want to change the title before posting. But we'll just click OK. Once the post has been published, the URL of the post will be displayed below the form. What I like to do next is copy the URL, open the Twitter editor, and I'll close the Atom Publishing Protocol editor. Then I edit this, paste in the URL of my new blog post, select one or more Twitter accounts, and click Tweet to tweet a link to my new blog post. You can do this all in one place, so it's very convenient. So there you have it. That's how SEO Content Factory helps you create original content. It helps you find ideas to write about and formats a quote that you select so that you can write your blog post around it. And if the blog you're riffing on displays pingbacks, you'll also get better backlinks than you would by commenting on other people's blogs. I hope you enjoyed the video. For more information and to get your copy of SEO Content Factory, visit SEOcontentfactory.com. Thanks for watching.